Hey everybody, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, last minute, super last minute stream today, whatever this is. In the TBM 930. This is default, free. Well, I mean, you paid for MSFS, but it's default stock out of the box TBM 930. With the the AAU Aircraft and Avionics Update beta. So yeah, basically what they've done is MSFS and MoBo have contracted. I guess they contracted. They hired working title, the people that made the awesome mod for this plane that people were using, and they just rolled it into the default. So that's what we're in. Micah, what's up? Anybody want waffles? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yes, please. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Hi, says, yeah, you want waffles too? Anon, is there ice cream to go with the waffles? Just fried chicken, says Mike. Chicken and waffles. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Micah, you're probably going to have to explain that to Anon Flight Simmer. Anon, I don't know if they have chicken and waffles in the UK. If they don't, you need to get it. Because chicken and waffles is amazing. So anyway, let's take a quick outside view. We're not on VATSIM. This is for fun. Honestly, this is a, how should I say this? Let me go outside and then we'll talk about it. This is a therapeutic stream for me. I was going to pop in and just kind of fly for the heck of it. Anyway, the house is in disarray. Christmas has exploded. There is Christmas stuff all over the house. We're doing the interior setup today. I did the outside lights last night, and the house is in disarray. Daughter's playing with a friend right now. Wife is not feeling that good. So this is me escaping into my office. The door is locked. You can hear this, but the flight deck door is locked. The door to my office is locked and tight, and no one's getting in here. And we're gonna just fly this thing for fun. We're going from Cannes, France, to Geneva, Switzerland. That's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing. No, it's not savory exactly. I mean, you could pour syrup all over top of it, Mike. I don't know if you put syrup all over your waffles and chicken like I do, because I pour probably an obscene amount of syrup all over my chicken and waffles. Micah, don't come at me about savory things. Yeah, you and your savory pies. Oh, all right. You guys have made this stream therapeutic enough. Thank you. You have all... You cured what ails me. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, you guys got your tree today? Awesome. Well, you guys are probably going to unsubscribe when I say that we have a fake Christmas tree that I just put up. And it's awesome because you just put it away and put it back up. And it's got LED lights. But what happened was I don't know, I got to troubleshoot it. A couple of the LED connections are wonky. And I would say 5 of the little LED lights on the tree are now like not right. So anyway, let's get it going. Yeah, we used to get a real one, Micah, and then I put it too close to the heating vent one Christmas, and it like within 3 days it turned into a serious fire hazard. Cool. So this is the TBM G3000. I'm going to say fully implemented. I mean, I don't know what is not implemented in this thing, and you guys are going to see that. No, sorry, man. Mike is going to dislike the. Go ahead and hit the dislike button, Micah. I deserve it. Yeah, G3000. It is fully VR ready. Everything works. Everything is amazing. We're not on VATSIM. I did a flight in this on VATSIM late last night. I didn't stream it. Got home from my daughter's play, kind of late, and just figured, you know what? I'm doing a flight on VATSIM. I watched Captain Shaq's stream, did the flight, or rather watched his stream when I got home for about an hour. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm flying that TBM and I'm taking it on VATSIM. And I went from Reno Reno to Sonoma. Not Sedona, but Sonoma. So Napa. On an amazing VATSIM flight. Just, I love streaming this stuff, but I had some music on. Like, I can't have music on in the background because it's a copyright violation. I had music cranking. I was just VATSIM, and it was awesome in the TBM, and it was just epic. What the hell is happening here? Mike is like, just a couple flight simmers ripping each other. Exactly. Feel free. We encourage that kind of good-natured ribbing here on VR Sim Pilot channel, whatever. All right, well, let's get it going. So I'm not going to use the checklist. I've flown this a few times. I know how to start it up. You should probably use the checklist, and I may botch a couple things, but this is not a tutorial. This is just for fun. So crash bar has to come up, and this is actually one things that's a little wonky with this airplane. So crash bar's up. By the way, I already loaded fuel and people. We got 1,200 pounds of fuel. I can't figure out I don't think you can switch this to kilograms. So I got 1,200 pounds of gas loaded up with people. Yeah, so today we're flying some rich people from Cannes to Geneva, back to Geneva. They were here in Cannes for a little bit of warm weather, and we're flying them back to Geneva because they have some very important banking stuff to do tomorrow when the banking day starts. So that's what we're doing. Skyper, what's up? What's going on, man? How you doing? Jay's here, still driving, but you're here. Oh my gosh, man, be careful. Don't watch streams and drive. All right, so we're gonna go battery on, generator to auto, main, sorry. And then, look at this. I mean, this is amazing. Funny story about these red X's. Every time I see those red X's, I get a little bit of PTSD because my Aspen in the real Aero, that happened to me once, and it wasn't good. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and put that on. Hopefully the stream is okay. This plane kind of crushes my frame rate a little bit. Not sure why. Like maybe because of all the advanced avionics that are going on. I don't know, man. You guys are still talking about food. You're killing me. Scapper. Oh, you did everything I said. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't know. Your system just may not be up to the task for X-Plane 11. Cool. All right, so we got our MFD up and running. Now we can start the engines. Engines. We have one beautiful PT6 off the front there. So let's put some lights on. I don't know how to turn on like a beacon light. Maybe it's automatic. I don't know. So I'm just gonna put the nav light on. There's no beacon light that I can find in this airplane. So and we can't open the window. The door is shut, and you can see the barber poles there, meaning that it is closed and locked. So we're good to pressurize. See that barber pole there too. Anyway, clear prop. So let's go ahead and put the fuel pump on, and let's go ahead and engage the starter. And we'll watch for the NG to rise, which it is. There goes the prop. And NG coming up. Looks good. Now, this thing is weird. I don't even know what to call it. It's like an H shifter. All right, put that into low idle. Watch ITT rise, making sure that doesn't rise above the startup limit. It looks good. NG's still on the rise. There goes ITT. It's going to jump. This is kind of weird. Like once it gets here, it just sort of leaps up. Oop. Maybe that's part of the FADEC. I don't know. This whole system is just foreign to me, to be honest with you. ITT still rising. That's good. All right, looks like it's stable. NG's at 60. That's good. All right, cool. So now we can just go ignition. Actually, that is auto. Starter is in the off position. Auxiliary. Boost pump can go to auto. Autopilot and trims can come on. That's all good. That is yelling at me. The cast is yelling at me because we don't have the pitot heat left. Heato heat right and stall warner heater on. That's now on. Bleeds come to auto because we're going to need pressurization. Flight plan has us at 18,000 feet. I think we're going up to flight level 200 though. Mike, pecan pie, apple pie, stop. Oh, you guys are killing me. I disagree though. Beef and lamb does belong in a pie crust. Micah, one thing you don't like about the G3000 or the, yeah, is that the screens look too fake. Exactly. There's no fingerprints. There are no scratches, no dents, no nothing. Exactly. All right. So, actually, thanks to Anon Flight Simmer, I figured out how to bind my throttle quadrant to this weird FADEC H-shifter kind of controller. And honestly, all I want to do is put it over to the left side, and if I just bump my throttle like that, I can get it over there. And the boost pump should... Boost pump's in auto, that's fine. Fuel selector is now an auto selector, so we've already got it on the left side. This will automatically switch tanks for us. And if we hit this shift button, you can see the tanks will switch from left to right. The airplane will automatically switch tanks for you, which is awesome. So no need to start a fuel timer like in the Aero. It does everything for you. It's epic. Anon, nice trick. You cheated and used the controller. Yeah. I mean, I started out doing that too, and then I accidentally bumped the throttle quadrant and my thrust lever here, and it just went over to the left. So I can pull it, well, with my bound mixture control, I can actually pull it back like that. But let's just leave it there. Cool. Everything's looking good. Did I screw something up? Prop RPM is sort of dropping. I mean, FADEC takes care of everything. FADEC is full authority digital engine control, and turboprops like this, you know, really expensive advanced turboprops. You've got a FADEC. You don't have to worry. There's no prop. Like, there's no prop control. It takes care of everything for you. It's amazing. All right, let's put our flight plan in here. I gotta move you guys. So the cockpit is so tiny, it's hard to figure out where to put you guys. Like if we were doing this on VATSIM, I'd have VATSIM radio here too, and I would have no clue. I gotta figure that out if we're gonna fly this thing. I would have no clue where to put you guys. So let's go and program our flight plan. And this is where the G3000 is just epic. Oh no, by the way, I've never flown out of here into here. I've never flown this route before. I did no test sector. So Anon, I think this is one of the recommendations that you had. So I'm just winging it here on the flight plan. So we'll see. And I think it's pretty much clearing 1 million. So we'll see if our flight level is going to be high enough to clear mountains. I think it is. I think we'll go with flight level 200. Mike, I just saw your chat. Yeah, until the FADEC fails, and then you're done. I always wonder about that. I mean, obviously, I don't fly anything behind a FADEC. I've always wondered about that. I mean, you're at the mercy of the computer, right? So, yeah. Oh, Dead Stick, you just bought FS Desktop and you're loving it? It's amazing. I mean, I'm using it now. I don't know what I did without it. I had to pull in those windows using the Oculus Desktop, and it was no fun. All right, flight plan at origin, LFMD. I mean, by the way, this just all works in VR. So I was a little worried, honestly, about the touchscreen, but it's epic. It just works. LFMD to LSGG, that's Geneva. That is where these rich bankers are headed back to. Although I guess they're not too rich. We're not in the Citation. We're in the TBM. But they own this aircraft, so they are sort of mid-level bankers, I guess. Let's go ahead and add in the SID. The departure today is going to be the Paris 9 Kilo, and we're gonna have to do some scrolling here because typical to European SIDs, there are about 1 billion of them. Paris 9 Kilo, runway, we'll use 35. Just pulling all this off SimBrief, we'll load that. And then for Paris, we'll go ahead and load Airway Alpha 3. Now this is new. to the modified G3000. Before you couldn't enter airways in. So right away, but guys, this is brand new. The ability to enter airways. So that is pretty cool. I just heard a ding. Whoever that was that subscribed, thank you for the sub. I'm not sure why it's not showing up in chat. Whoever that was, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content. I don't know why that's not popping up in the chat. Looks like CloudBot has failed me yet again. Anyway, whoever that was, appreciate it. Alpha 3 to Retno. Persis Retno, let's load that. And then from Retno, it's going to be the Zulu 42. Load airway. Zulu 42. I don't know why that's not showing up. Sorry about that. Whoever subscribed, I appreciate it. Zulu 42 to LTP. There it is. I don't know what VOR that is. Load that airway. And then from LTP, it's the Bravo. It's the La Tour du something. Someone's got to keep me honest on my French here. Bravo 16. And Bravo 16 is going to lead us to Bellis. Load that. And then that is going to be the start of the star. It's the Bellis 3 Sierra. So let's go ahead and load that. The arrival is the Bellis. Excuse me. Still getting over that, whatever that was I had. Bellis 3 Sierra. And we're going to use runway 4. So let's load that, and that is all in. So let's go ahead and range this out. Well, that's not good. Can't see our flight plan route. Well, we're off to a real good start here. What the heck is going on? Back. Map settings. What's going on here? Well, that's never happened before. Track up. Map sync. Alright, this is great. I can't see where we're where our route got plotted. That stinks. Why? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I'm incomplete. Do we have vectors? Do we have a discontinuity? Am I just crazy? I'm not sure why that's not all connected on the map, but it should be. Huh, okay, well. We're not on VATSIM, so that's fine, but, Let me go to our, OFP here. It's DIMAD to... I guess we'll get is it a vector? Hold on, you know what? Let's actually go to our chart. Let's go to Navigraph. Let's take a look at that SID. Maybe it's one of those where we're just going to get yeah, all right, that's why, because we're going to get vectors. Yeah, from DIMAD, then it's going to be just radar vectors, I would imagine. Yeah, expect radar vectoring to a mirror. All right, cool. All right. Okay. That's a little odd, I think, for a European SID. I don't know. Anon, correct me if I'm wrong, but usually they all kind of connect up. So, anyway. That's weird. Let's see. Just got rich folks to take them from the film festival. Ah, yes, exactly. The Cannes Film Festival. Just a quick research at the FADEC fails, then the engine fails. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And yet the FAA doesn't want to authorize a second EMAG on a certified engine. Yeah, though I don't know what's up with that exactly. On experimental, you can do that all day long. Anon, have I played with the world scale on OpenXR Toolkit? I have not. I just leave it set to 100%, to be honest. And Anon says TBM might benefit from a slight adjustment. It's very cramped. Yeah, it's tight in here. I mean, but honestly, from watching some real videos of it, it's not a very big airplane. Now you set yours to 120%. The seat width now matches in the 737. The yoke doesn't look like a tiny plaything. Interesting. All right, cool. Jay, you're home now. Got some enchiladas and rice. Oh my gosh, man. That looks pretty good. Anon, yep, you got it. Exactly. Check it on the plate. And we did. Let's get the weather before we run out of gas. I know this is taking a while. Sorry about that. Nearest weather here at Con. Let's see. 3503, that looks good. Ceiling and visibility, okay. Well, it's chilly here in Con. Okay, 1004. Haha. This is in inches of mercury. How in the world? Tell you what, we're gonna set it to field elevation. I have no, oh man, that's, thanks. I can't do that conversion, and this is set to, I looked in here, I can't find a way to convert. One second. Aircraft systems. General. Nope. Weight and fuel. Yeah, I don't know how to turn that to HPA instead of inches of mercury. Oh, this is gonna suck. All right, I don't know. Let's put our speed bugs on the PFD. So we'll rotate at 90 knots, climb out at about 130 knots, and then approach speed's 85 knots. That's great. Oh man. All right. Well, cheat with MSFS METAR. Can I do that? Yes, I can, right? If I go here. METAR. Good idea. Still giving me the UNH. That's all right. We'll set this to field elevation. This is not a real world flight. We're not on VATSIM. It's fine. What is field elevation? I'd imagine it's pretty much 0, right? Yeah, 14. All right. No, sorry about that, everybody. So we'll set that to pretty much. Oops. I don't know. Somebody check my math. Is it about 2965? We're going with 2965. We can set the standby to 2965. It's just going to be interesting when we get. Somebody's going to have to do the conversion for me when we get close to our destination. Sorry. Oh, you know what I could have done actually? This actually has a handy feature, and I forgot about it. If I go set QNH, it'll set it for me. So it looks like we were bang on. Cool. All right. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go back to our flight plan. Oops. Sorry, go back to our map page. Flight plan page, I like to keep that up here. What I've been doing is I've just been keeping the comms up here. We're not on VATSIM, so there's no need to squawk anything, but we'll just, whatever, 2400, that's fine. This worked perfectly on VATSIM last night, by the way, no issues. Okay, I can hear my daughter and her friends screaming in the background. Jay, after playing with the 930, how do I like it so far? I'm in love with it, to be quite honest, man. That's awesome. It's really good. All right, let's get out of here. So we're going to use runway 35. So these people are going to have to just kind of move out of the way. One more thing I need to do. Let's put this on FMS mode. We're going to use takeoff flaps, and let's turn our taxi light on. Oh, it's so good, right? The only CAS message we have is the parking brake set, so let's unset the parking brake. All right, we're ready to go. Let's go to Geneva. You guys ready back there? Sit down. Put away your fine Swiss chocolates and Swiss whatever. I don't know what they have. Swiss chocolate, cognac. I guess they would have some. Oh, sorry. Oh, all right. Nothing to see there at all. I have damage turned off anyway, so I figured too. Let's just do a chill flight. We'll enjoy some MSFS scenery while we're at it. This should be a nice VFR flight. Set elevator trim. You guys can't see that, but There's a little green band right there. You want to get the trim kind of in the middle of that. It's good enough there. Excellent. Oh, there's a cruise ship. Where did that come from? Do they have cruises here in Cannes? I guess they do. Well, that's new. Check that out. There's a cruise ship, a massive one. Whoa, let's stay on center line. That's awesome. Huh. Check this out. Oops. There's a big cruise ship right there. Huh. That's a fast taxi. I did bind reverse. There we go. Color reverse. Be con traffic in November 1202 Romeo is crossing 04. But we're not a bat sim, so who cares? You can see why it's one of your all-time favorite aircraft. Yeah, I can, Jay. I absolutely can. Adon, that's what rich people do. Take cruises? Rich people go on their private yachts, man. They don't go on a cruise ship. All right, I'm going to move you guys back over here. Let's flip-flop these windows so I can pay a little bit of attention to chat. Let's move this over here. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. What the heck just happened? What did I do? It's stuck. Whoops. Let's put you back here. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, the G3000. I mean, I don't fly behind glass like this, but I'm kind of a fan of this thing. Just the way it's implemented is amazing. You're not rich, you wouldn't know. Yeah, me neither. We've taken some cruises before, and I can tell you that rich people do not take cruises. It's a fun time, but it's definitely not for the rich and famous. Let's pause here real quick and take a look at our SID. It is basically, I can't see it, it's too zoomed in. Okay, I'm gonna have to go yell at my daughter for a second here. That is excessive screaming I hear in the background. Runway 35, right turn, okay, turn right, and then turn, intercept, CNM 129 radio using visual ground references and remaining within the limits of visual maneuvering area without prescribed track corresponding to the aircraft category. Visual maneuvering area is prohibited in the west of the runway to DIMAD. Expect radar vectoring to... Okay, so we're going to DIMAD. So I really didn't brief this at all beforehand, but we're going to go ahead and make a right turn to DIMAD is basically what we're going to do. Anon, you went on a car ferry once. Does that count? No, I'm sorry, it doesn't. It does not. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go ahead and put the flight directors on. Landing light on. Strobes on. So we're going to rotate at 90 knots, and then we're going to climb, and then what we're going to do is go into heading mode and flight level change mode first. So right now it's just set to roll and pitch modes on the autopilot. So we'll go, I can see why they want you to make a right turn out to DIMAD first. Wow, yeah, those are some tall hills right there. So we'll go sync the heading bug. This all works now in VR. The press, the pull, it all works perfectly, even with default aircraft. Oh, heading select. I'm sorry, altitude. What altitude do we want to be at? Let's just go ahead and bug up to our planned altitude of... It's 18, but I think we'll go a little bit higher. Should have done all this on the ground. Sorry about that. Last minute stream with no prep. There we go. Jay, the TBM, in real life TBMs fly like absolute butter, fast or slow, nice fuel capacity, passenger comfort's also a plus. Yeah, it looks pretty comfy in here with these nice fine leather seats. Jay, and the power of the engine makes takeoff a breeze. Exactly. Initial was 2,000. Yeah, you're right, but yeah, we're going all the way up, climbing to 2,000 feet. But yeah, no ATC. We do what we want. All right. So let's go. So we'll keep an eye. It's turboprop, so we'll keep an eye on the torque limit. I don't think we're going to be ITT limited today, and then we will go for it. All right, let's go. Sounds are a little lacking in this, I do find, to be honest with you. There's the propeller. Governor's taking over. That's good. It's FADEC, so I guess we're all right. Just hold on the brakes here for a little bit. That should be just fine. Release brakes. A little bit of left rudder. I'm sorry, right rudder. Counteract left turning tendencies. Actually, a lot of right rudder. Wow, yeah, this thing torques like crazy. Airspeed's alive. We're going to be off the ground before we know it. Beautiful. All right. There's 90. Rotate. Positive rate. You're up. Whoops. A little bit more trim. Gear up. Very nice. Our torque fall off like that. That's my fault. I had the hand on the throttle quadrant. Right turn to Dimad. Let's lower the nose a little bit so we can get the flaps up, get out of flap extension range. Come on, flaps coming up. Let's sync the heading bug. Let's go heading mode. Autopilot on. Let's go flight level change. Heading coming back. Whoops. It's going to pitch for 142 knots, which is good. We're going to Dimad. Let's just go nav mode. Dimad. Direct. Direct. All right, looking good. Although we could have just gone direct to Amiro, I think. Yeah, because we're going to get radar vectored anyway, so. Very nice. Bye-bye, Con. I can see why they want you to make a right turnout if you're not like a super high-performing climber. Toga, exactly. Dead stick. Woo, party time, flyby. Oh yeah, why not? That's a good point. We're climbing, we're good. There it is. Woo. Look at that. Beauty. Actually pretty easy to configure and configure the automation. Once it took me a minute or two to do it. Where's that cruise ship? Oh, it's down there. Okay, awesome. Beautiful. This thing does climb like a rocket too. I mean, this isn't even VY. We can climb a little bit. We can climb at a better rate than this too. All right, let's do this. Let's sync the heading bug. Let's go heading mode. Let's keep the heading coming around, and then we'll go direct to Amiro. We don't need to fly the whole SID. The tech angle is crazy. It looks like I'm going straight up. Well, it's only 2,300 feet per minute, so it's not terrible. Let's go Amiro. Direct. Activate that. Does that automatically put us into nav mode? No, we're still in heading mode, which is good. Alright. Let's keep that coming around. No ATC. Yeah, no flyby. No flyby in Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's the airport. Yeah, so we did kind of a climbing right turn. I guess that they want you to do that to get you clear of those mountains right there. I can kind of see why. Let's go nav mode. MS. I guess we're not on a good intercept. That's why it's just in the... yeah, okay. That's why. Need to keep that coming around. So FMS mode, nav mode is armed. So it needs us on an intercept heading. which makes sense. Well, we're already at 8,000 feet. That's nice. This is nice. What do you guys think? Pretty good, huh? I'm like looking up at the sky here over the nose. I love how they have the heat blur from the exhaust. You can see that off the left there, coming out of the exhaust of that PT6. That is so nice, man. So apparently in these things, you climb out at like 124 knots or something like that. I mean, climbing out at VY, I don't know. For me, like a good cruise climb, this seems like a pretty good cruise climb to me. I don't know, Jay, what do you think? Your family flies these, right? Doesn't your family have one? I think you were the one who posted pics in the chat, right, of the TBM, and also there was another one that you guys have too that I'm jealous of. All right, there's 1,000 feet or 10,000 feet. Let's turn that off. Pressurization, so differential pressure 3.6, well in the green. Climb rate looks like 500 feet per minute, and cabin altitude's 2,700 feet. Looks like we're pressurizing. That's good. Sounds about right. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, VY is 124 or 5 or something like that, but you know, even in the real airplane, I don't climb. Cruise climb at VY is to me a little excessive. I don't know. So we're still kind of on an intercept. Let's just go direct here. Let's go Amiro, direct. Activate that. And now, okay, now we're in nav mode. FMS is active on the FMA. Where flight level changed up to 18,000 feet. Out select is armed. So that's all good. It kind of hunts a little bit though. Look at this. Now I hit direct and it's still kind of hunting back to get us on our course. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Let's range out a little bit here. Beautiful. Man, this thing's just so fun to fly. I mean, again, like I took this on VATSIM last night. I was a little nervous, to be honest, because I had only done one other flight in it, and it was a quick flight. It was flawless. It performed flawlessly. I mean, I shot an ILS. It was a pretty busy event last night in the, it was NorCal. It was like 9 hours of NorCal. And honestly, they were pretty focused on getting the airliners around. So I was a little nervous, but ATC did an awesome job with the GA flight from Reno to Sonoma. And, you know, they asked me which approach I wanted. I told them I think it was 3.2 ILS, and I got vectors. The airplane did everything I wanted it to do. You know, it handled all the, you know, the autopilot modes worked perfectly. ILS worked. I mean, it captured the localizer, flew the ILS perfectly. I disconnected it, hand flew really nice. I mean, it was just a joy to fly. I mean, obviously MSFS is, you know, crazy weather injection when you get on final tried to kill me, but the airplane handled it well. You know, throttle response was good. I was able to maintain speed, maintain glide. It was just good. So huge thumbs up for flying this thing on VATSIM. Captain Shack, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Great stream last night. Great stream last night. After your stream was done, I didn't stream it, but I was just telling everybody. I popped on to the end of that 9 hours of NorCal, caught some ATC from Reno to what is it? Charles Schultz, STS, Sonoma. You know, it's a little wine country in Napa, and did a VATSIM flight in this TBM, and man, it was just too fun. So I figured carve out a little bit of time today and just pop up a quick. I mean, this is offline, off everything, just flying. You know what? Let's keep this going up to about 20. Keep this going up to flight level 200, just so we can get into the flight levels, just to say we did it. Service ceiling on this thing's like flight level 310. Anyway, it was an epic flight, but yeah, good stream, man. Mike, the autopilot, you have an STEC 30, hunts bad on nav. Yeah, it's probably that's an analog autopilot, right? I've got the True Track Vision, which is digital, and it still hunts a little bit, even though it's a digital autopilot. It couples directly to the 430 WAS in GNSS mode, and it still hunts, man. I mean, I want to get a GFC 500, but I don't feel like selling a kidney, so I'm going to stick with the True Track. Yeah, I don't know why they can't fix that issue, Micah. I don't know. Captain Shack, absolutely. Sometimes those are your favorite flights. Just enjoy, just get in, enjoy the flight. Exactly. I mean, that's what this is right now. This is just, let's cruise over the Alps. These are the Alps, right, guys? My geography here is terrible. Cruise over the Alps, enjoy MSFS in this beautiful, I mean, this is free. This is default. Just pop on the beta program, and you just get this for free. You get, I mean, an incredibly technologically advanced aircraft that's fast and fun to fly. And, okay, if you do a better job than I do with managing torque, because obviously that's going to drop off as we climb. Anyway, and go fly it. It's awesome. All right. Out hold mode. So we're FMS, autopilot's on, yaw damper's on, and now we're going to just hold at 20,000 feet and cruise over the beautiful Alps. I guess the Swiss Alps? Which Alps are these? I don't even know. My geography's pretty bad. I guess we're still in France, so these are the French Alps. I kind of wanted to do that flight we did to Courchevel, where we lost all that brie and fine red wine again. Maybe we'll do that one sometime in the near future in the TBM. Though it was pretty fun in the 208. All right, so speed's continuing to build. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it at this power setting. I mean, it's not my gas. It's these mid-level Swiss bankers back here heading back from, I guess, the Cannes Film Festival. That's right. I don't know when that is, but that is in Cannes, and that's where we departed. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, analog, yeah, Aztec 30. Yep. I think we, at the last 172 I did my IR training in, I think we had an Aztec 30, and I remember between fighting that and fighting the procession of the DG, I just like, this sucks. I mean, I'm done with this. So when we got the Aero, we made sure that it didn't have any of those issues. Ultimate Wrecker, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. Micah, to be fair, your horizontal servo wasn't functioning. Oh, okay. That sucks. Hopefully you got that fixed. And on the Swiss French Alps, yes. So I'd imagine right now we're still over France. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Anon, what did you say? I can't scroll up. Oh, you guys are talking about meat pies again. I mean, you guys are killing me. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so hungry. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, and that was a long time ago. I am so hungry, guys. Oh, my gosh. You guys, if we're going to talk about food, I may have to take a break and go get a snack. I am starving. Beef and lamb have no place in a pie crust. I disagree. What about a shepherd's pie, Micah? What about a good old-fashioned shepherd's pie, like some pub food? Jay, to answer the question on climb, best climb is 124 4 knots. Oh, you guys cruise climb at 170 knots. Oh, all right. We were climbing a little too aggressively then, I think, at 100 we were about 135 knots. But I'm learning. Anon, are you one of those pineapple on pizza haters? Not me. You must be talking to Micah. I'll do you one better, man. Get anchovies on your pizza, and you're pretty much guaranteed that is your pizza. Like, if you don't want to share the pizza, order it with anchovies. Let's take an outside view real quick. Oh my gosh. Are you serious with this? Because that... Oh. I mean, that is ridiculously good. Look at that. Sheesh. I gotta get one of these. Alright, Jay. How much does one of these things cost? I mean, I know your family's got one. How much? I mean, don't go ask your parents what they paid for their amazing airplane, but if you know off the top of your head, how much does one of these things cost? I was gonna say this is like an everyman's turboprop, but I mean, boy, it's probably upwards to like $2 million, right? Oh, man. Ultimate record. Could do a silly flight. Courchevel Lucklet just for the heck of it. I guess we could. You call it a landing challenge. Captain Shack. Go with this one. Steak. Oh, man. Steak and Guinness pie. Oh, man. Yes. Pub food. Please. Mikey, your DG was awful. It would randomly uncage and spin like a top. Yeah, that's not good for IR training. Pineapple on pizza is pretty good. Pineapple on pizza is pretty good. Look at these puking faces and stuff. Ah, come on. Ted's thick. Pineapple pie. How about pineapple upside down cake? Have you guys ever heard of pineapple upside down cake? Anchovies on pizza is a must. Black olives, capers, tomato. All right, no, you had me until you mentioned the F word. Anon, you mentioned the F word. Feta, keep it. You can keep it. I like pretty much any kind of cheese except feta and what's that one my wife likes that I can't stand, and I think that's why she likes it because I don't like it. It starts with an M. It's a Spanish cheese. Manchego. Oh, that's it. Manchego. I can't eat. Oh, God. Feta and Manchego. Keep it. Like a 3.7 million. Pass. Jay said used around. Oh, a cool 1.8 mil. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, that's definitely still not in my price range. I'd have to take on about 50 partners to be able to afford that. Oh, wow. We're getting kicked around a little bit here. Really depends on hours and options. Yeah, like any used plane. That's exactly right. Mike, a pineapple upside down cake is great. It is. My mom used to make that frequently for us as kids. It's really easy to make. It's just like a yellow cake. You put pineapples down in the pan first and then pour the yellow cake batter in. It is easy to make. And then you put little cherries inside the canned pineapple slices. It is so good. Micah, feta is gross. I agree. Anon, feta cheese is delicious. To each their own. Jack, you're gonna be the old man here. You can't stand cakes. You're a pie guy. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. So, pie is maybe your preference, right? But what if somebody put like a giant slice of like chocolate cake in front of you? You would say no. It's not a pie. I'm not gonna eat it. No, I don't believe that. Big Cat, what's up, man? Big Cat, we're talking about food. I'm getting incredibly hungry now. Now all I want is like a meat pie, like a shepherd's pie even, and a giant piece of pineapple upside down cake. Micah, yeah, like a Citation X for 3 million. I'd take that too. You can get like a used, like a gently used like Citation 2, and that's single pilot ops for probably $1 million. Now, but again, it's not the CapEx, right? It's not what you get into it for. It's the OpEx. Like, you got to put gas in it and maintain it and overhaul those, what are they, Williams engines when they start to get high time. Yeah. Records about 11 p.m., so you got to go to bed soon. But that upside down cake sounds good. It is. Oh my gosh, it is. And it's so easy to make. Or, yeah, Mike, a Vision for about 2. I've heard really good things about that new Vision that came out for MSFS. I mean, although I say I might get it, but why would I get it, man? I can fly the free CJ4 with the ProLine 2 setup as brought to us by Working Title for free. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to spend the money on the Vision jet. Hanon says, you can't eat a single cake at the shack. Says, oh yeah, for Jay. Yeah, Jay posted pictures of it, and I call him Jay because we had this conversation on our previous stream. I couldn't figure out what this Juliet Zulu X-ray. I was calling him Jay. The next comment makes me want to. I don't know what to. I'm gonna skip that comment about chocolate. I'm gonna read it. Chocolate cake is the worst. All right, skipping over. Big Cat. Cirrus has great views. Oh yeah, because the Vision's got just that like single windscreen, and it's almost like sitting in a fighter. Yeah, that's a good point. The only cake you like is cheesecake. Yeah, cheesecake is pretty good too, with cherries on top. Just like standard, like classic New York cheesecake with cherries dumped all over the top of it. Oh yes, yes, Micah. Yeah, the OpEx is insane. It's got to be insane. I mean, I'm too poor to even know, but the OpEx on any sort of jet has got to be nuts. Jay, lemon bars or cheesecake? Lemon bars, you mentioned. Yes. Big Cat, the Vision Jet. Yeah, I heard really good things about that. It's just hard for me to buy that with all the, since I got into the AAU beta. Like, these default aircraft are just so good now. I mean, look at this thing. It's got the synthetic vision that is just spot on. Again, like the G3000, since Working Title did their magic on it, it's just perfect. I mean, even VNAV. So, like, for example, let's look at Bellis. All right, so that's a blue altitude, so VNAV's going to respect that. Let's actually go to VNAV. Okay, active VNAV waypoint, Bellis, 16,000. So we don't even need to do anything to that. It's going to be Bellis, and then, what is it? Ritley, CBY, 10,000 feet. It's got that in there. Geneva VOR. And then from Geneva VOR, it's going to probably connect up here, right? Pay attention here. We're getting kicked around a little bit. I think what we'll do is we'll just vector ourselves right to Indus. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? Did we load a procedure here? We did not. Let's load the 04. We're not gonna. We'll go from Indus. We'll turn minimums on. Minimums here are 16, 17. Just doing this in advance. Sorry, guys. Enter that. Let's just load it. We're not going to load and activate it. Load approach. That's good. Yeah, so once we pass Chambray, we'll think about activating the approach, and then it'll be Indus, Belka, Pass, and then we're down. Cool. Yeah, but VNAV works really well on this. So once we get past La Tour onto the arrival, we'll just dial down the lowest altitude, which would be about 7,000 feet, and we'll just activate VNAV and we'll fly it down. So anyway, yeah, cool. Look at this, I can scroll up. I missed a bunch of stuff. Oops. TBMs are cheaper to operate. Yeah, exactly. I mean, a PT6 is going to be cheaper to operate than I don't know what's in that Vision. Is that a Williams? I don't know what jet engine is in the back of that. I don't even know. It's our ground speed, by the way. 235 knots. We're kind of creeping our way there. I'm not sure I want to go too much faster though. I don't want to over torque the engine, but I also want to kind of go a little faster than 217 knots. It seems like we're kind of poking our way. We could climb a little higher too, but we'll just keep it here. All right. So what category is cheesecake? Cheesecake is a cake. I mean, right, Micah? Ultimate record. It's in the name. Exactly. It's cake. My opinion. Anon, hold on. This means no chocolate fudge cake with thick milk chocolate ganache and black cherries. Oh, yes, please. Jay, you want a chance to go test fly one of the DA62s? Yeah. I would like to test fly one of those too, my friend. Captain Shack, I think it's in the category of its own. Cheesecake is cake, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, it's not real. Although it's got a pie crust. Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, I never really thought about that. That's a good question. Big Cat, I like the layout of the G3000 too. I really do. I'm not a big fan of the G1000. I mean, I never did any real flying behind it. The only flying I did behind a G1000 is in the BATD that I every once in a while shoot instrument approaches on. It's a diamond. I don't even know what diamond it is. Representation. Anyway, it's FAA approved to shoot instrument approaches and log it. And every once in a while, if I find myself getting like, I can't get my partner to be a safety pilot, and it's been forever since I've shot an actual approach, and I need approaches anyway, I'll fly there's a flight school close to my hangar that's got a G1000 setup, and I'll fly that. I don't like it because I don't like the knobology, to be honest. I'm just not used to it. But the G3000, I mean, everything's touchscreen. It's beautiful, and it's super intuitive. It's a little bit like the G1000, the way the layout is on the screens. Obviously, it's Garmin, but the way that touchscreens operate it's just so nice. You're gonna give your slice up to Anon. He's gonna take it. Cheesecake's in its own category. Pie's has a pastry lid. Oh, okay. Pie's got a lid. A tart doesn't. So a tart's like a pie with no lid. Okay, I'm learning stuff here. Big Cat on the other side of G1000 without a keyboard is a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. It's the knobology, like those old G1000s where you gotta spin in everything. And the workload for me is really high. Now, if you're proficient with it, it's probably great. I'm not used to it, and I don't particularly want to get used to it. Ultimate Wrecker, I'm not sure why that got hidden. Here, whoops, I hit it. Sorry. My bad. Anyway. Jay, Cheesecake's 100% its own category. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Shaq, hope you're happy. You're doing so good. Now you're out of the break room trying to find something sweet. I don't know if you guys have vending machines in the break room, and if you do, I don't know if they have like honey buns and Hostess treats, but man, a Hostess honey bun right now would do me good. Or like a cherry pie with that light frosting. Oh my gosh. And well, is it a baked cheesecake or non-baked? Is there a non-baked? I've never had a non-baked. I don't know about that. And well, baked is really a set custard. Oh, you guys are killing me. Hold on a second. I gotta yell at my kid. Being really loud. Dead stick. Look into the Knobster. For VR, I did, but I don't think I need it. I mean, I've got enough bound to my HOTUS, well, not to my HOTUS, but to my my TM16000M. I think I'm all right. And honestly, the manipulator, the way I've got it set up, it's pretty good. I mean, I can easily just use the up down on the manipulator to spin knobs at this point, and the press action, the pull action. If I'm in an Airbus, it all is working good. So I think I'm good with the controls I got. Jay, you had some homemade cheesecake on Thanksgiving. Yes, we did too. My sister-in-law brought over a pumpkin cheesecake, but it had pecans in it. It was really good. Ultimate Wrecker, you got to go to bed. I get it, man. Have a good night, good day tomorrow. Happy Monday. Hope you start the week off good, man. Pompasso, what's up? Pompasso, you're at a musical. You need a flying break. What musical are you at, man? Are you like on Broadway? Where are you? That's awesome. Without flour, can it be a cake? Oh, I don't know. You're exceeding the... That's a question for the group. I have no clue. You're exceeding my knowledge of what classifies as a cake and what doesn't, to be honest with you. I thought I knew a lot about desserts, but apparently I don't. Let's take another outside view. The scenery down there just looks too good. Oh, and the turn. It's a little bumpy over the Alps here. I guess we could have selected higher. I don't know. SimBrief spit out like 180 as our screenshot. Click. Oops. Sorry, making you guys dizzy. Oh, screenshot. Click, 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 click. Oh, man. Now I want a TBM. I just don't have $2 to $4 million to spend on a TBM. Big Cat jumped back into the 310 after a week break. Damn, that thing is nice. Yeah, that thing is damn nice. That's a good way to put it. It really is. Oh, by the way, once again, free. I paid $59. I think I paid $59.99 or whatever for the basic version of MSFS, and I swear, man, The ability to fly these things in VR like this with... I'm gonna have to... I don't know if you guys can hear that commotion going on in the background. But oh my gosh. These kids drive me nuts today. It's cool they're playing though, but not on their devices. So Bombasso, you said you're at a musical. My daughter and her friend who's over here right now just had their opening night on Friday and closing night Saturday of a presentation of Disney's Descendants. They were both in that musical, and I went to both shows. They were fantastic. So I hope you are at a musical of the same quality. It was awesome. Anon, what do I use to move the camera? Good question. So I can't show you. Well, actually, look at the... All right, so in the settings video that I did, if you look at that still shot that I put in there of my home flight deck setup, you'll see on the left I have a side stick. This. So I have one button bound to move into the, I guess it's the showcase, like the drone view. So if I push it, I'm in drone view, and then I just use the hat switch for left and right. I use the kind of the roll axis of the joystick to move right and left. And then the two buttons on the top, one is up and one is down. And that's it. And it works even if I'm airbusing. When I go into this view, the controls kind of switch, and I'm not controlling the aircraft, I'm just controlling the view. So I can just kind of pan and zoom, and oh yeah, so forward and back is zoom in and zoom out. So like the pitch axis of the joystick is zoom in and out. Look at that, even from the outside view. Let's see if I can, look at that. You can see the displays. How epic is that? Oh my gosh, look at the heat blur coming out of the exhaust. Oh, the Alps. I love MSFS. I love it. I love it. Big heart. Captain Shack, Starbucks it is. Good call. Get a cake pop too. You gotta, right? You gotta, whatever order it is, you gotta tease it up with a cake pop. I mean, it's only a cake pop. It's not that big, so. Oh, you said you don't like cake, but it's a cake pop. Sorry, is it, here we go. Is a cake pop cake or a lollipop? Let's see. JB Gaming, what's up, man? 541 subs. There it is. What's going on? JB Gaming. I remember like a couple months ago, you and I were chatting or whatever, and you were, I think you had a tag. It was like on the road to 300 or something like that. And man, look at you, dude. You're killing it. Killing it with ATS streams, man. Anon, you can't hear anything in the stream. What? Seriously? Is the audio messed up? Huh. Oh, all right. Well, if you're... No, audio can't be messed up if you're asking about cake pops, because I just said that. Anyway, MSFS is free with Game Pass plus an... Whoa. What's going on here? We're getting beat up. Hey, mid-level Swiss banking executives, make sure that you're buckled up back there and quit passing around that fine French cognac that you are swilling back there. You rich mid-level banking executives who can't afford to fly in a Citation. You're stuck in the TBM. Yeah, it's pretty easy to set up. Just hit me up in Discord if you want. I mean, you could figure it out, but if you want my settings, I'll take screenshots and give it to you for the outside views. You know, was outside the PMDG and the window blinds were modeled. I know, it's so cool, right? It's so epic. It's just so epic. How we looking here, LTP? Hey guys, I hate to do this. I think I'm gonna... Oh, the kid's playing. Yeah. I have a good filter on this, on the Oculus, actually, with the Streamlabs. So, Captain Shack, you went with the iced lemon loaf. Oh, the Starbucks iced lemon loaf is really good. It's so good with coffee. Cake Pop, think we're too far behind the times for that. No, we're not. JB Gaming, yeah, I know you've been pumping out a lot of shorts. It's good stuff. Look, I hate to do this, but I do need to hit the bathroom real quick. Bella's... Oh, we got lots of time. All right, Give me like 1 minute. I mean, like really, I'm just gonna dash out. I'm gonna unlock my office door, dash out, tell my kid to be quiet, and then hit the bathroom, and I'll be right back. So give me like 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry about this. I'm gonna try to put the headset down on this fine leather seat of this TBM 930, and I'll be back in a minute. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Oh, good. We haven't been upended by some kind of crazy MSFS weather. Good. Kids playing. Oh, yeah, so when I hit the bathroom, I checked up on the kids. Yeah, they're playing Mario Kart on the Wii. That's why all the screaming. So that's cool. Whatever. They're having a good time. I'm not going to yell at them for that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, we are getting kicked around. Look at the views. Holy cow. Oof. That is beautiful. So Anon, is Courchevel down there somewhere? This looks familiar. This looks very familiar. Looks kind of like where we lost multiple 208s and lots of brie and red wine and a couple of lives. Hold on, Shaq. Shaq is having us up by renaming cake to loaf. Oh, lemon loaf. Oh, it's so good. Iced lemon loaf. Anon, man. Yeah, it's really good. Look at this weird curly Q in the root there. CBY. What's that all about? I'm not sure I like that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay. He's going for beer. Oh, man. You can neither confirm nor deny the existence of... Yeah, alright. I did. It's an IPA, too. It's not a light domestic Pilsner. I think it's a... What is it called? Voodoo Ranger? Something? I don't know. It's an IPA. It's pretty good. I deserve it. For all the Christmas decorating I did last night, yesterday, strung up about, I don't know how many hundreds of large Christmas lights outside. And then today I hauled up, I can't tell you how many massive Tupperware bins of Christmas decorations for the inside. Set up the tree. I mean, that's why this is a therapeutic stream for me. I deserve it. Loaves is what cakes make. Dead stick. A loaf is like a dense cake, in my opinion. I don't know. Like that lemon loaf from Starbucks is like a dense cake. And no, I wasn't watching the kiddos. They're doing their own thing. Oh, great. Jay, I just did a big thermal. Oh, no. Oh, great. LFLJ is Courchevel. I could test out my new Avionics by searching for it. I guess I could. Yes, I suppose I could. I could go. Let's see if we went back and then we went. There's a way to go near. Oh, waypoint info. By airport. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to screw up the flight plan either. But yeah, it's probably pretty easy to just search for it and find it. Ooh, does this work? No, that's just like a weather radar. I don't think that works. Weather radar? Check that out. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's go back to the map. There is a way to overlay weather on the map, but it's like MSFS, kind of that bitmap version of the weather. But it's still pretty good. Actually, I think I have it on. Map settings, sensor, terrain. Yeah, I got weather enabled. It's just that there's no weather right now. It's a nice day. But yeah, so that's good. We're getting kind of close to top O descent. From where I am, I could definitely divert for a quick hour of skiing. It's off to the east. Oh, I'm not going in there. I don't know. We'll see what time it is when we land at Geneva. Well, Geneva's probably, that's going to be pretty far to go back. Now, we'll do another one into Courchevel. I think we'll take the 208 back. I need redemption on that place. I need like a redemption stream. Oh my gosh, we're getting beat up here. And yeah, I think it is the thermals. I mean, that's, I guess, pretty accurate. I don't know. I don't usually fly at flight level 200, but anyway, it's off to the east. So Courchevel is somewhere. So somewhere off over there lies the wreckage of several Cessna 208 Grand Caravans, pallets of delicious brie, and just cases and cases of the most expensive vin rouge that you could possibly imagine. And I butchered the French pronunciation of red. But you get the point. Red wine. There's a lot of red wine, brie, and Cessna Grand Caravan 208s lying somewhere off of our right wing. And condolences to the brie, the red wine, and obviously to the families of the brave pilots that attempted to get those items to some rich skiers at Courchevel. We made a mess out of that one. Anyway, all right, yeah, we're pretty close to top of descent, so let's go VNAV. Come on, where's VNAV? Actually, what we should also probably do is turn up the panel lighting a little bit. Also very nice in here. We'll go VNAV. And set our altitude down to the lowest point on this star, which is 7,000 feet. VNAV caret is in. Now there's no auto throttle on this, obviously, so we're going to have to manage the speed on the way down. Here comes the caret, creeping its way in. Beautiful. God, I love this plane. I love it. We never set standard. Oh, we suck. Look at this. All right, set standard. Oh, whoops. Oh, so bad. All right. LSGG. LSGG search. Oh, this gives it to us in inches of mercury. All right, nice. All right, 2977. Okay. Can't believe I never said standard. I was too busy chatting with you people. Sorry about that rookie mistake. Oh man, this is going to be epic. It's a little bit of weather. What are we looking at here? Wind's variable at 2. That's nothing. Few at 2,000. -4 degrees. Beautiful. 2977. Looks like we captured the VNAV profile because we are descending. Now we want to kind of manage the throttle here. Zoom in a little bit. Beautiful. By the way, this weather app is just part of the in-game panels tablet. And normally I use VATSIM radio, but we're not on VATSIM, so I'm just going to use the tablet, and it works really well for things like this. In fact, once we cross over 18,000 feet, I'll just go ahead and go set QNH. 2977. Oops, let's unset that. 2977, set QNH. 2977 is set. Let's set it up here too. 2977, looks like it sets it all around. Nice. We're landing into you take 2-2 and enjoy the cruise over the water if possible. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we're doing whatever we want. I mean, I've got it set up for 4, but yeah, we could do 2-2. Why not? Let's load it. First of all, let me pull it up. Geneva approach. ILS 2-2. Yeah, let's do it. Let's pretend like the wind shifted or something. I don't know. Let's give ourselves vectors. Proc. Approach. ILS. 2-2. From where? I guess it's going to be SPR. Oh my gosh. St. Prex? St. Pre? I don't know. How do you say that? SPR. Load. Cool. So we'll just go ahead and give ourselves vectors in there. Enjoy these views. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Alright, so we changed it up. We'll do 2-2 on Anon Flight Simmer's recommendation. All of a sudden, we're a little bit high on profile for some reason. That's all right. We're going down and getting it. Manage the speed here. I don't want to go too fast, although we could. I mean, we're not that fast. 280 knots over the ground seems okay. So we're still on nav. Autopilot's on yaw damper. VNAV path, and alt select is going to stop us at 7,000 feet. Which is where the SPR VOR is. So we're going to get there a little early. We'll just level off and then go heading mode and vector ourselves in. Does a G3000 know all the frequencies? It does. It does. It absolutely does. Check it out. Actually, I can't. It's good. Funny you said that. I can't find a way to. Oh, we're slowing down a little too much here. Let's crank that back up. To tune the nav radios manually. It just does it automatically. So Anon, yeah, the G3000 is really smart with nav switching. When we get into the terminal area, it will automatically figure it out. And I think it'll put up, I think I remember seeing the localizer frequency here on the PFD. So let's see, it's going to be, so we're using ILS 2-2 into Geneva. It's going to be 108.7, final approach course 224. Missed approach, climb 7,000, straight ahead to the Geneva VOR 224 radial. At 9.5 DME up that VOR, turn left, intercept and follow the 038 radial to CBY. Of the 38 radial off CBY to the SPR VOR. Oh, 7,000 feet. SPR is St. Prex. I butchered that. Got the check. It was good, but it did not do the trick. Lemon Loaf didn't do the trick. Oh man, go back, get a get one of those sandwiches. I don't know. I like that bacon, egg, and Gouda sandwich they have. That's pretty good. Look at that buildup. It seems a little out of place for this time of year, but whatever. All right, crossing 10,000 feet. Let's put the landing light on. All looks good. Let's just load it. Oops, you know what we didn't do is set the minimums for this approach are what? 1565. Entree. Cool. Yeah, look, it's so good. Now we're gonna kind of hold it here. So you got to pay attention to the speed here. So we're still VPath out. VNav is now holding us at. All right, where are we on the star? Yeah, so we'll catch up with the next altitude restriction on the star. VNav is coming back in. We're still VPath, out select. Let the speed get a little slow on us there for a second. Anon, if I would like, you can recommend an approach 30 minutes or so prior to sunset for max VR enjoyment and airport views. Oh, should I set the time? Should we just get real cinematic with the whole thing and go, what, like here-ish? Like that? How about that? I don't want to land at night. How about that? Sun just gently setting. I mean, beautiful. Oh, God. Love it. All right, VPath out. We should be capturing that VNav path, and here comes the descent. Starting down now. Let's back off the throttle a little bit. Beautiful. So we'll pretty much overfly the airport. Fly out over the lake. What a good idea. Oh, this is a great idea. Actually, I see the airport down there now. So we're just going to overfly the airport. Loop back around. Put us on kind of a left downwind, I guess. I don't know. We'll vector ourselves pretty soon here, I think. And on the touchscreens look awesome. They really are. They work perfectly in VR. I mean, they work just perfectly. There's the airport. There's Geneva. There's Lake Geneva. I've never been to Lake Geneva, Switzerland. I've been to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin before, many times. Lake Geneva, Wisconsin is not as big as this lake. Although there's a lot of rich people that live there. Friends of ours, well, kind of ex-friends-ish, who live there in Wisconsin on Lake Geneva. All right, good. These views are stunning. You're jealous. We should have done multiplayer. I thought about it, but just setting it up, and yeah, this was kind of like a snap last-minute stream, so yeah, we'll do another multiplayer stream like we did. Where was it? Aspen? No, Colorado Springs to Aspen, and then off to Telluride. That was fun. That was a good multiplayer. Except I think we had just like straight multiplayer turned on, like all multiplayer aircraft were there. It was kind of nuts, but it was kind of fun. All right. I'll tell you what. Let's go heading mode and kind of give ourselves like a left-ish downwind to the SPR VOR. What is SPR? Oh, St. Prix. St. Prix. So let's go heading mode. There we go. Go off to the left here. There's the airport down there. Let's see if we can get a nice outside view real quick. 1,000 to go. There's Geneva. We don't even really need the ILS. I mean, it's visual, but we'll shoot it anyway, just so you guys can see how nicely this aircraft handles on the ILS. Oh, look at that. Click. Screenshot. The snow on the roofs of the buildings and off in the distance. Man, so good. Oh, man. Oh, man. MSFS just nailed it with the visuals. With the ground, with the... with the weather, the terrain with snow on it. I mean, that is just realistic looking as heck. All right, let's actually we can go ahead and turn that to localizer. So 108.7 is what that's showing. That's showing 108.7. Nice. Turn a little bit to the west. Lake Geneva, ladies and gentlemen. Lake Geneva. Hey, you guys back there? You guys haven't consumed too much of that fine brandy. Take a look. Your home is off to the left there. All right, there's 7,000 feet. That is where we want to be at the SPR VOR. We can maybe cut it a little bit in front of that. We can go down to about 5,000 feet, maybe 4,000 feet. Let's go down to 5,000 feet. TBM 1202 Romeo to maintain 5,000. Down to 5, 1202 Romeo. Vertical speed. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you could see, like, if we were on VATSIM right now, this aircraft would have zero trouble with, you know, any ATC instructions using whatever mode we want up here. ISW, very nice. Yeah, see, so A9, yeah, so it automatically tunes the right frequency. And it will set the final approach course of 224 once we get closer to the localizer. It looks like it already did, actually. We're in a nice left downwind down to 5,000 feet. We'll cut it in... maybe between SPR and GG811. Where's that? Yeah, let's go ahead and activate this leg for now. Let's activate this leg for now. There we go. So we'll cut it in there. Does it integrate with VATSIM radio? I mean, you can use VATSIM radio to tune the frequencies. Yeah, 100%. Yes, absolutely. VATSIM radio will tune the appropriate frequencies by just using VATSIM radio for the comms. I used it. I should have streamed that last night. Is it just me, or is that showing like the lake being iced over partway? Right? That's amazing. Hold on, let's go outside real quick. Look at that. Is that what I think it is? Is this showing like ice on the lake just on that side? Oh, that is so good. Wow. That's amazing. That's what that... Whoops. Sorry. That's incredible. All right, slowing it down a little bit. Richie, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, that's amazing, right? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you. Glad you could pop in, man. Big Cat, yeah, it's iced up. Yeah, exactly. That is next level stuff right there. All right, 5,000 feet. Like I said, we're going to cut it in. Where's the glide slope indicator? We don't have it yet. That's fine. Yeah, that's amazing. That MSFS replicates that? I mean, it's not just like a solid sheet of ice either. It's just kind of... head outside real quick. Like partially iced up. That is amazing. All right, so we're at 5,000 feet. It wants us, let's see, 7,000 here, down to 4930. Yeah, so we'll cut it in. We'll give ourselves a nice long final. We're not on bad sim. Should be fine. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Luis, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. UK showed snow in your MSFS flight today. Is it actually snowing there? Anon, oh yeah, let's go back outside real quick. Where's the sunset? Behind us. Oh, somebody please. Click, 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 click. Screenshots. The ice of Lake Geneva, the sunset in the background. Excuse me, this cough is not going away. Amazing. Just amazing. All right, let's see here. Rich, man, it felt cold even in the sim. Exactly. Turbo Arrow struggled to climb out. Oh my gosh, come on. All right, let's turn it back in. By the way, I don't know if you guys know Rich, Richie Flias here in the chat. One of the folks who brought you the Just Flight Air Arrow for X-Plane approach, and I don't want to say too much, Richie. I don't want to say too much about the fact that it may or may not be investigated to come into MSFS. All right, there's localizer glide slope is armed. I gotta pay a little bit of attention here, even though we're not on VATSIM. Yeah, cough, cough, exactly. There is a celebrity in chat, folks. There is absolutely a celebrity in the chat right now. Glide slope is showing at the top. This is good. Oh, we're gonna land in the sunset. Anon, great call, sir. Great call. Look at, oh my gosh, beautiful. Who cleaned this windscreen, by the way? Come on, we're such a high-end aircraft. I expect 0 smudges. Did I say Just Flight? Oh my god, V-Flight Air. Did I say Just Flight? V-Flight Air. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. V-Flight Air. Localizer captured the V-Flight Air arrow, the good arrow. Well, they're both good, but the amazing arrow for X-Plane 11 and 12. Sorry, Rich. Oh man, you're gonna unfriend me. Sorry. Anyway, yes, V-Flight Air arrow. It's actually the one that I used to get proficient in the real arrow that I have because it's so good. It's the V-Flight Air arrow for X-Plane. It's exact. I mean, it is. I mean, I don't know. Study level gets thrown around all too much, but it is study level. I mean, because I actually used it to study before I went down to Florida to pick up the real arrow. Even down to the Aspen implementation. So I'm sorry, Rich. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh man, I know. Oh geez, that's gonna be really hard to live down. All right, sorry, man. Much respect to the Just Flight Arrow. Yeah, it's a good one, but the V-Flight Air arrow in X-Plane just it trounces it. It blows it away. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in, I said a little bit. Alua, what's going on? My training? I'm not training right now. I wish I was training to fly a TBM, but nope. Nah, this is just for fun. We're not even on VATSIM. This is just for the heck of it. Just for fun. Just to show off how amazing this thing is. It's the TBM 930 default with the advanced avionics package. The G3000 is just, I mean, look at this. It's just doing its job. It is amazing. Richie, exactly. Multitasking. Fly, aviate, navigate. Fly, aviate, insult. Oh, man. Sorry. About the capture glide slope here. We still got 11 miles. I'm not going to configure quite yet, although I'll start bringing the throttle back a little bit. Actually, a lot. The FAF is going to be this GG808, so we still got a little ways to run, but not too far. Let's go ahead and go approach flaps. Glide slope captured. Runways in sight. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, I want to fly here in real life. We got to slow down a little bit more. We'll pull this way back. Anon, what a beauty of a chill flight and stream. Thanks, man. I have had a great time. Thank you. Yes, I agree. This has been incredibly fun and very therapeutic. The madness of Christmas decorating has left my body, and you all have helped, so thank you. I will send you all a free copy. You all win a prize today. A free copy of the... You have to download the beta. But if you have the AAU beta, I will send you a free copy of the TBM 930. Richie, it's a sweet TBM, exactly. Micah, waffles made. You made 94 waffles for some 3. Curbside delivery, please. I gotta pay attention, guys. I'm sorry. I'll pay attention to chat in a minute here. Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, we gotta slow down. Alright, gear down. Gear's coming down, and gear is... Come on, show me 3 green. Gear down, 3 green. Clear to land. TBM 1202 Romeo. Clear to land. Runway 22. Clear to land 22, TBM 1202 Romeo. Into the sunset we go. Speed's bleeding off nicely. Feet on the rudder pedals. VREF is 85 knots. Beautiful. Oh, we can go landing flaps, by the way. Oh my gosh. Let's be careful here. Oops. I was wondering why the pitch angle was so high. Let's catch that with some power. There we go. Now we're properly configured. Everybody sat down back there? Yep. All right. Let's pull up the airport diagram too. I have no idea where we're going here at Geneva. I'm sure there's some sort of VIP FBO type parking. It's going to be a left turn off wherever it is. I'm sorry, it's going to be a right turn off. Is that right? No, left. 90 knots. I like it. Richie, that's some fine waffle math. Exactly. If Micah has 70 waffles and there are 20 people in chat, how many waffles would each person get? And what is the cost per waffle per person? That was like 8th grade math. No, it's probably like 5th grade math now. 88 knots. Jay, better butter this landing. Yeah, for your family, right? Tell me if this looks similar to real landings in your TBM. I think we can disconnect at this point. Hand fly this thing. Alright, here we go. Immediately low. Awesome. I blame MSFS. Let's manage the power. Pitch for power for altitude, pitching for airspeed. I guess in a turboprop. Makes sense to me. Gear down. 3 green. We've already done our gumps check. Assume. Now I'm right on the diamond and it's showing me 1 dot low. So whatever, MSFS, whatever. Fighting a trim here. A little fast. A lot low. And we'll drag it in. Somebody said butter, so we're going for the butter. We're visual, it's fine. 80 knots is fine. It's a massive runway for this plane. Power idle. Oh, we're trying to butter it. Floated. Oh, nah. Landed a little flat. Let's go. Beta mode on the props. Not even touching the brakes. Cancel. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Geneva. You folks in the back there, hope you had a good time at the Cannes Film Festival, but welcome home. Please put away your brandy and fine Swiss chocolates. We're about to arrive at the GA terminal. And we'll check the landing rate when we get there. I don't have replay turned on yet. I didn't have time to mess around with that. Sorry, Anon, I know. I want to get replay working, but if I can't use it in VR with FS Desktop, that's gonna be tough. All right, let's see. Where are we going here? Probably that big, like, super tall looking hangar right there. Looks like it might be designed for a like a Zeppelin. Let's see. Oh, right into the sunset. That's beautiful, man. What a great flight. What a great aircraft. You guys, if you don't have, I mean, I don't know if you participate in the beta program or not, but if you don't, you might want to. The stuff I saw from the CJ4 and this aircraft in terms of the avionics and the way these planes fly, I mean, the fact that this is free, oh man. I mean, give me a break. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Look at these visuals too. Jeez. Screenshot. Click. All right, let's pull it over here. I have no idea where the GA terminal is here in Geneva, but there's a bunch of whoops, a little fast on the turn. Let's put it over here next to that big hangar. Yeah, right there. Yeah, maybe about right here. 73. That's right. Actually, this looks like it's kind of. This does not look GA-ish. This looks like where you would park a 320. I'm gonna say, yeah, that big hangar right there looks pretty good. Right in front too. A bunch of VIPs or wannabe VIPs back there. Let's see. I'll put it right about here. Looks good to me. Excellent. Set the parking brake. Landing light can come. Landing light definitely was on. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, hang on. We'll fix that. Don't go anywhere. Typical. Typical my system. Let's go. Okay, now this is gonna give me a big hourglass. Oh, no it doesn't. Cool. Come on, hourglass, go away. And we're back. Sorry about that. Butter on the waffle, exactly. Anon found trim seems very slow. Yeah, it does to me too, but I don't know if that's correct or not. Yeah, I don't know if that's right for the TBM. I mean, watch here. I'm gonna hold. Here's the elevator trim. I'm gonna hold full up. Holding full up on the elevator trim. Can you guys see that moving? I mean, that's how slow it moves. I'm still holding up on my elevator trim. So I don't know. I don't know if that's realistic or not. Richie and wood should be electric trim on the TBM. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there is a trim wheel that I can use here. Let's actually. Oh, that moves much faster. Watch this. Up, down. Yeah, the manual trim wheel works a lot faster. Now, I would imagine that would disengage autopilot if I did that. Anon trim wheel barely seems to move. Yeah, I agree. If you could scroll chat, I must be able to scroll the replay tool. I can scroll chat. Yeah, watch. See? Sort of wonkily. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Jay, I agree, man. I think that was pretty good. We'll check the landing rate in a second here. Bye, chat. I got it back. Jay, tip is very slow. We can get it. Trim is very slow. We can get it dialed in very nicely. Let's do a shutdown here, I guess. So what would we do to shut this down? I don't have a checklist, so I would imagine it's just. I think what it is you just go over there and then kind of do one of these things, and that's it. And then turn off the ignition, turn off the fuel pump, turn off starters already off, generators off, batteries off. We're shut down. That's it. No, I don't know what we just fried by doing that, but anyway. Fritchie Alt F4. No. We're not doing that. Exactly. Ain't on throttle to cutoff. That's it. I mean, this thing's dead simple to fly, to be honest with you. But it's a blast. I mean, it's fast. It's fun. The avionics are amazing. Is the TBM FADEC? Yeah, it is. I mean, yes, 100%. I mean, look at this thing. It's like an 8-shifter on a, I don't know, some kind of like 1971 Chevy Nova. Yeah, flaps up. Whoops. Yeah, this thing is full FADEC. Full FADEC. All right, let's go and check our landing rate. Landing rate. 200. Whatever. I still get the little winking great landing guy, so hey, whatever. 200 feet per minute. That's good enough. I'm sure the landing gear on the TBM is very stout. It's 1G. That's fine. It's a 1G landing. I'll take it. Yeah, not bad for VR and no experience really flying this thing. But yeah, guys, this thing is awesome. I mean, go get it if you haven't already. Get into the beta if you want to. Honestly, the beta hasn't caused any issues with any other plane except the PMDG, but they fixed it, so you're really good to go with the most recent beta for MSFS. Big Cat, yeah, the doors do open. Here, let's unlock it. It's hard to do in VR. All right, so this is one thing that's actually kind of wonky in VR. The doors do open. It's just kind of hard to do. I can't do it. Anyway, yep, the door's open. Just play with that in VR. I'm sure you can figure it out. Richie, yeah, Ficky, full Ficky. I mean, it's got de-ice boots. It's got prop anti-ice. It's got, yeah, I mean, airframe de-ice, so that's the boots. Yeah, it definitely has full Ficky. Absolutely. Could have done with that earlier. Yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it. This was kind of a pop-up, just kind of spur of the moment stream. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm thinking maybe about doing one later on tonight. If I can find some ATC, maybe like in the PMDG or the not the Tolus, the Phoenix. If I can find some good ATC online, we will see. I don't know. I might do another just kind of quick pop-up, to be honest with you. Or, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, Richie, apparently there was an option on the later 2000 Saratogas. Oh, it's kind of a little tease there from the V-Flight Air in terms of the Saratoga, I would say. Anon, nice flight. Thanks, man. Devoka, hello. Oh, man, we just ended, so it's kind of goodbye also. Glad you could join. Hey, by the way, anybody hasn't subscribed, you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. It helps out VR. Kind of helps get the word out. And I don't know. it's a good time too. So anyway, Richie, good job, Captain. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Anon, yeah, exactly. High and by. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I gotta go eat, and kind of do some more Christmas decorating for now. We'll see you guys real soon. Thank you for joining, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye bye.